Hi, welcome to Swin News. I'm your host, Gemma Rowley. The growth of Melbourne food bloggers suggests young people are overly concerned with the visual presentation of their food, disregarding how this could contribute to a larger problem. It is this current obsession with posting on Instagram that directly affects Australia's growing rate of food waste. This issue hasn't gone unnoticed. The federal government is implementing a national food waste strategy in November this year to reduce 50% of Australia's food waste by 2030. Finding a balance between reducing food waste and adapting to social media demands is proving to have its difficulties. Reporter Brianna Tarrant investigates.
Brunch is a word which currently has over 14 million hashtags on Instagram, creating a food photography frenzy amongst millennials. For Instagram food bloggers like Ashley Brown, presentation is key to growing her following. While Ashley's food blogging business continues to boom, she recognises the element of waste due to the number of meals she receives.
Sometimes I'll have me and my brother, for instance, I'll bring out 5 dishes. And we can't eat all that. But we don't like to leave food on the plate, so we generally can overeat and feel sick afterwards. Or we'll ask to take it home. In terms of when people see what Instagram is post, they go out and order one dish and hopefully they eat it all. I don't think it's a matter of people over-ordering because of it or anything like that.
Food bloggers alone are not the only culprits, with 18 to 24-year-olds wasting the most food, according to a study by the Australia Institute. This cafe owner believes her millennial customers over-order in a bid to show off on Instagram.
I just find we have young people buying the food, they'll eat half of it but leave the other half because they're too full. They order up big because they want to try a few dishes. I think we eat with our eyes, number one, and all the media. Social media out there, people are posting everything and it looks amazing, so it's putting pressure on other places to step up.
Many Melbourne cafes, just like this one, understand the impact social media has on their business and realise consumers want their food looking impeccable.
If we have a lot of likes on Instagram, we do take it into consideration and we keep that menu item and follow it over to the following season. Everything's got to look good as well as taste amazing. 3 years ago, it really wasn't in. Like, you didn't put flowers and microherbs. Now everything's done with flowers and microherbs, so it looks amazing.
When I come in, I always ask the waiter or the owners what looks the best and what's going to photograph really well on the page.
The food waste issue doesn't stop at young people eating out.
The average Victorian household wastes up to $2,000 worth of food each year, according to Sustainability Victoria. That's equivalent to throwing away $50 each week.
The impacts of food waste is that food that's being produced to be eaten is being thrown away. So that's edible food that could feed hungry people. At the same time, all that waste takes resources to produce, so that's land, water, fertilisers, that kind of thing, energy, greenhouse gas emissions. They're also generated in the disposal when it goes to landfill.
One organisation, Food Bank, is helping reduce the impacts of food waste.
A third of all food produced is wasted, not only in Australia but in the world. So in terms of the social impact, environmental impact, I think it's huge. And I think it comes down to consumerism, wanting that perfect produce.
Food Bank Victoria alone rescues and redistributes 22,000 kilos of food every day for people in need.
So an overall impact each year is over 9 million kilos rescued from landfill. And in terms of scale, have a look, this is where it is.
These economic, social and environmental impacts of food waste involve every single Australian.
I have a saying, the bin is your enemy. So we try not to waste anything. We cook as we go, so that way there is no wastage. So we make sure we cook for that day, we cook as we need it.
One government strategy idea is for restaurants and cafes to assess their food waste practices and reduce the amount of food they send to landfill. Experts are urging Instagram users to never leave food uneaten, just for a photo.
The most important thing is to always consume what you're purchasing, and also the most important thing is recycle.
Population is going to get larger, and if we continue to waste the same amount per person, then overall we're going to be wasting a whole lot more, and we're going to require a whole lot more resources to produce that wasted food. So in that sense, it could potentially get worse unless we seriously change our consumption habits.
Brianna Tarrant, Swin News.